To all visiting teams, leave now. Turn around, put your tail between your legs, and leave. Are you ready? The Pirates are coming. Call timeout. Your coach can't help you. This could be painful. Or I will pound that ball right through you. We're about to open up a can of whoop, open up a can of whoop. This ought to be fun. Never come between a pirate and her booty. Keep your guard up. You can't stop this. You can't block this. Pirate volleyball is next.
Hey, this thing starts right now.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Aquatics and Recreation Center on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for Peach Belt Conference volleyball action. Your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates return home after a 3-game road swing, which was not kind to the Pirates. Armstrong Atlantic winless on the road over the last 2 weeks and look to change that as they host Francis Marion tonight in a Peach Belt Conference matchup. Pirates come in 7-8 overall, 1-4 in the Peach Belt Conference. Francis Marion is 10-5 overall, 2-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. And head coach Will Condon's squad has not won a match since defeating Lander 3-0 here back on September 17th. In that time, the Pirates dropped a 3-1 decision to USC Aiken at home and then lost at Montevallo, at Augusta State, and at Flagler. The Augusta State lost a tough one as they led 2-1, but Augusta State came back to win that one in 5. Francis Marion, meanwhile, comes in coming off of a 3-2 win at Lander on Saturday. And the Patriots are right in the middle of the Peach Belt Conference standings at 2-2. The Pirates are in their last weekend of play through the first go-around of conference play. Armstrong will play tonight against the Patriots, tomorrow against UNC and Pembroke, and then get a week away from conference before they start the second trip around. And for the Pirates, it'll be a much-deserved and a very needful week without play because the Pirates are playing shorthanded and really have been since the first weekend of the season. You know about Leah Pittman, who has only played in one game, or one set, I should say, this season. But the Pirates are without the services of all-conference libero Casey Howitt tonight. She will not play. So Stacy Davis gets the call as the Pirates libero this evening against the Patriots. Pirates are also without possibly the services of Natalie Edgeworth, has not played the last couple of matches. She is on the court warming up, though, so we might have a chance to see her tonight for the Pirates. For Francis Marion, the key to their success, early season success, has been defense and serving. They lead the Peach Belt Conference in digs per set, 18.72, and they have the top 2 servers in the Peach Belt Conference right now, with freshman Riley Forrester averaging 0.59 service aces per set, and setter Nicole Bennett, also a freshman, 0.47 assists per set. So a pair of freshmen serving tough for the Patriots in the early going. Well, let's take this opportunity to introduce you to the 2010 Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates, and we'll be back with our starting lineups and the first set of action between the Pirates and the Patriots.
Will Condon, head coach, Germantown, Maryland. They don't let anybody but German people in Germantown.
Lauren Cedinho, assistant coach, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm the best assistant coach on the team.
Natalie Edgeworth, setter libero, Suwanee, Georgia.
Brenda Spud, right side hitter, Page, Arizona.
Amanda Jones, outside hitter, Marietta, Georgia.
Megan Pando, setter, Oviedo, Florida.
I'm going to pick my teeth with your bones.
That's a lame hobby.
Casey Howitt, libero, Brooks, Georgia.
Casey Richards, middle hitter, Venice, Florida.
We're the best Caseys
Ever.
It's my girl.
Jessica Santinello, outside hitter, Boca Raton, Florida.
Tori Bevelo, outside hitter, St. Louis, Missouri.
Leah Pittman, middle hitter, Carthage, Missouri. Gwen Clark, right side, Boulder, Colorado. Brittany Wolf, middle hitter, Bethlehem, Georgia.
I have the best looking hair on the team.
I don't think so.
Kelsey Pieper-Gerdes, right side, Lee Summit, Missouri. Piepergerdes.
Larissa Carvalho, setter, Rio de Janeiro, Brasil. Essas americanas malucas não entendem nada do que eu tô falando.
What?
Christina Chow, defensive specialist, Brunswick, Georgia.
Stacy Davis, defensive specialist, Georgetown, Texas.
Can I go?
First, we'll patrons, the non-stars. Number 1, Liz Drury. Number 3, Alec Led. Number 5, Morgan Rothbach. Number 12, Megan Mooney. And number 13, Paige Park. And now we'll start. A 5'6" senior from Lawrenceville, Indiana. Number 2, Kelsey D. 5'9" freshman from Alpharetta, Georgia. Number 4, Dwight Forrester. A 6'1" senior from Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Number 7, Mallory Eggert. 5'11" junior from Lockwood, Missouri. Number 8, Danielle Parker. 6-foot junior from Fairfax, Tennessee. Number 11, Amanda Mitchell. A 5'7" freshman from Roundville, Virginia. Number 17, Nicole Bennett. And a 5'11" junior from Martin, Colorado. Number 18, Ashley Crook. The head coach Francis Marion is Paul McDonald. Now, your Pirates, Armstrong Volleyball. First, the non-stars. Number 1, Natalie Edwards. Number 2, Brenda Budd. Number 4, Casey Howard. Number 7, Leah Pittman. Number 8, Casey Richards. Number 13, Kelsey Pieper-Gerdes. Number 14, Larissa Carvalho. And number 16, Christina Chow. Now the starters. A 5'8" freshman from Rio, Florida. Number 3, Megan Pando. A 5'9" freshman from Boca Raton, Florida. Number 5, Jessica Santinello.
Lineups have been announced, and we are just about set for Peach Belt Conference volleyball action. Your State University Pirates taking on the Francis Marion Patriots. Again, the starters for Armstrong tonight: Megan Pando, Jessica Santinello, Tori Bevelo, Amanda Jones, Gwen Clark, Stacy Davis, and Brittany Wolf for Francis Marion. Kelsey Deaton, Riley Forrester, Mallory Eggert, Danielle Parker, Amanda Mitchell, Nicole Bennett, and Ashley Crook. Pirates in their all-black uniforms tonight with maroon numbers and white trim. Francis Marion in their white uniforms with blue numbers. A very close overall series between these two teams. The Pirates lead 25-22. The all-time history between the two teams, and that's only because the Pirates won all three matchups last season, including a 3-0 win in the first round of the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Armstrong Atlantic will serve first to begin the match. And Megan Pando will serve for Armstrong. Serve is up and into the net, and right away a service error, sides out for Francis Marion. And Kelsey Deaton will serve for the Pirates, or excuse me, the Patriots. Amanda Jones has her attack blocked out of bounds, so a kill for Jones. Jones led the Pirates in kills on Wednesday at Flagler with 9. Now Tori Bevelo back to serve for the Pirates. Deep serve. Hit down the right side, and Amanda Mitchell is good for the kill. And she will exit, and coming into the match for the Patriots, Liz Drury. And Drury will serve. Topspin jump serve, that's into the net. So the teams trade a pair of kills and a pair of service errors, and it's 2-2 here in set number 1. Tonight's match, 1 of 3 around the Peach Belt Conference tonight. Catawba is at USC Aiken in a non-conference match, and UNC Pembroke is at Flagler. Amanda Jones' service is long, and side out Francis Marion. That brings Riley Forrester back to serve for Francis Marion, also with a jump serve. Pando sets Wolf. Her tip try is dug, but not dug enough, and it's going to be a point for the Pirates. And a substitution for Francis Marion. Hallie Legg will check in. And Natalie Edgeworth is going to come in for Armstrong to serve. So Edgeworth sees her first action in a couple of matches. Set outside to Ashley Crook, and that will be a kill. It was dug by Bevelo, but into the net, and Pando couldn't pull it out of the net. So it's 4-3 Patriots. Mallory Eggert back to serve for Francis Marion, and she goes into the net. Side out volleyball since the first point tonight. And now Jessica Santinello back to serve for the Pirates, the freshman outside hitter from West Boca High School. Ball played over by the setter Bennett, dug by the Pirates. Clark's tip try is blocked back over. Edgeworth to Bevelo, and that will be a kill. And for the first time, the Pirates score a point on their serve. And it's 5-4 Armstrong. Mitchell will set the middle, and Ashley Crook will hit it off the block for a kill. And it's a side out for Francis Marion. So Nicole Bennett back to serve for Francis Marion. Tough serve, but Clark still gets an attack on it. That's dug by leg. Crook with the attack. That's dug by Santinello. Bevelow with the tip. Dug by Mitchell. Bump set over to Crook again. That's blocked. It's played over by Francis Marion. And Casey Richards hits it out. And a touch is called by the down official, so Casey Richards will get the kill and the side out for the Pirates. So Gwen Clark with the serve for the Pirates. 6-5 Armstrong leads set number one. Mitchell sets the middle. That's pushed over by Parker. Amanda Jones with the attack. That's dug by Mitchell. And then set deep over by Mitchell. And Tori Bevelow is into the net with her attack. And that will be a side out for Francis Marion. Ashley Crook back to serve for Francis Marion. Edgeworth sets Bevelow, and it's still alive, played over. And 4 hits on the attack by Mitchell. Mitchell didn't get it over the net. A point for the Pirates. So 1 full rotation, and it's 7-6 Pirates as Megan Pando is back to serve for Armstrong. Mitchell sets the middle, and Danielle Parker gets a touch off the block, and it will be a sign out for Francis Marion. Seven all our score in a very close first set as that serve is out by Deaton. A timeout call by Francis Marion head coach Paul McDonald, with the Pirates leading at 8-7.
Now serving for the Pirates, number 6, Tori Bevelow.
Out of the timeout, Francis Marion gets a kill by Amanda Mitchell. And it's 8-8 here in the first set. Quick look at the first set statistics. Hitting very well average-wise. Pirates hitting 400, Francis Marion hitting 375. And the attack by Jessica Santinello into the antenna. And Francis Marion takes a 9-8 lead on the serve of Liz Drury. Top spin serve by Drury. Amanda Jones down the line gets the kill. And Jones gives the Pirates a side out, and she will be back to serve. Good serve by Jones. And a block for the Pirates on the attack of Riley Forrester. Brittany Wolf and Gwen Clark teaming up for the block. Wolf had a very good match at Augusta State. She had 13 blocks in the 5-set match against the Jaguars. The 5th most blocks in a single match in Peach Belt history. Attack by the setter. Bennett is dug over by the Pirates. Back row attack here by Drury. Dug by Bevelo, and then the kill for Jessica Santinello. And the Pirates take a 2-point lead at 11-9. Mitchell sets the slide, and that is hit out by Mallory Eggert. So the Pirates lead it by 3. Jones again with the serve. Set outside and the attack by Forrester is wide as she tried to go down the line. So 3 hitting errors for Francis Marion here in the last 4 points, and has staked the Pirates to a 4-point lead. Mitchell sets the slide for Eggert, dug by the Pirates. Now Clark one-on-one, gets blocked by Forrester. So Riley Forrester comes up with a big side out for the Patriots. And Forrester back to serve for Francis Marion. Freshman from Alpharetta, Georgia. The only Georgia native on the roster of Francis Marion. Clark's attack is dug by Crook, and then a kill for Mallory Eggert. Makes the score 13-11. Edgeworth sets Santinello. That's dug by Deaton. And then the attack by Ashley Crook on the down ball is good for the kill. So just like that, Francis Marion comes back with 3 straight points, and it's 13-12. And that serve is out. So a side out for the Pirates. Leg comes back in for Francis Marion to play back row, and Natalie Edgeworth will serve for the Pirates. Float serve by Edgeworth is a good one. Crook's attack is good, cross court, off a really tough set by Nicole Bennett. But Crook comes up with the big kill and sides out for Francis Marion. Mallory Eggert's serve is out. That is the 5th service error for Francis Marion so far here in the first set. Mitchell sets Crook outside. That's dug by Santinello. And then a double contact called on Edgeworth as she tried to set that ball off the court. She was over near the Armstrong bench trying to bring that back to the back row to set Santinello. Couldn't do it. And it's a side out for Francis Marion. Mitchell, the good serve. Played over by Stacy Davis. Middle attack by Parker is good for the kill. And it's 15 all here in the first set. Hard serve by Mitchell. Set outside for Bevelo, and Bevelo gets the kill. Bevelo with 3 kills to lead the Pirates here in set number 1. And Gwen Clark to serve for the Pirates. Mitchell sets Crook, and Crook is blocked by Tori Bevelo on the left side. And it's 17-15 Pirates. And that serve is out by Clark. A very, very tight first set here. 17-16, Armstrong leads. And that serve is out. And Francis Marion having all sorts of serving problems. They came in, remember, as one of the best serving teams in the Peach Belt Conference. Megan Pando back to serve for the Pirates. And she serves wide. 4 service errors for the Pirates compared to 6 for Francis Marion. Pando sets Jones, and Jones gets the kill. And Amanda Jones has 3 kills on 3 swings. (19-17) Pirates trying to put set number 1 in the books. Overpass, but it's hit out by Brittany Wolf. It was a golden opportunity for the Pirates, but Wolf jumped a little too early attacking that overpass. And so now Liz Drury back to serve for Francis Marion. Pando sets Santinello, and that's blocked out of bounds. It will be a kill for Santinello and a point for the Pirates. And a timeout for Francis Marion head coach Paul McDonald, with Armstrong leading it 20-18 here in set number 1. Out of the timeout, Amanda Jones will serve. Mitchell sets the slide for Eggert, and Eggert is good to, or she is up to the task as she picks up her second kill of the set, and it's 20-19 Pirates. Riley Forrester back to serve. Late pass by Davis. That one looked like it might be going out. Now Crook on the attack. That's dug back over by the Pirates. And then Eggert's attack. One-handed dig by Pando. But then Stacy Davis can't get a clean touch on it, and it goes into the net, and we're tied at 20. Clark on the attack. That's dug back over. So Bevelo from the back row hits it wide, and Francis Marion leads 21-20. Well, the Pirates had 2 swings they wanted on that point. Pando sets Wolf, and Wolf will get the kill. Good back set by Pando. And Brittany Wolf gives the Pirates a side out. We're tied at 21. Natalie Edgeworth back to serve for the Pirates. And it's into the net. 5th service error for the Pirates. And Francis Marion will serve it with Mallory Eggert. Edgeworth sets Casey Richards, and Richards gets the kill. Not sure if that set was meant for Richards or Gwen Clark, but credit Richards for getting enough contact on that set to drop it in the middle of the court. And we're tied at 22. And Ashley Crook picks up the kill. Side out volleyball here as Mitchell, the setter, comes back and serves it into the net. 7th service error for Francis Marion, and we're tied at 23. Remember, we go to 25, but the first team to win by 2 takes the set once we reach 25. Crook hits it outside, and it's off the block for a kill, and it will be set point for Francis Marion with Crook serving. Edgeworth sets Jones, and that Jones keeps the Pirates alive with the kill. And it's 24-24. Megan Pando to serve. Mitchell sets, Bennett sets Mitchell, and Mitchell gets the kill, so set point number 2 for Francis Marion. Kelsey Deaton to serve. Pando sets Wolf, and Wolf puts it in the corner. And we're tied at 25. Tori Bevelo back to serve, the junior from St. Louis, Missouri. Good serve. Bennett has to come back. Back row attack by Crook is good for a kill. The Pirates got a touch on it from the back row and could not dig it, and it's set point number 3 for the Patriots. Amanda Mitchell back to serve. High toss. Good serve. Pando sets Jones, and Jones gets the kill. Amanda Jones, a perfect 5 for 5. 5 swings, 5 kills, and she's back to serve now. Remember, the Pirates reeled off 5 straight points. Previous serve from her in this set. And that one is right in the middle of the court. It dips in. None of the Francis Marion players thought that it would stay in the court, and the Pirates have their first set point of set number 1. Jones with another good serve. Bennett has to set, and then into the net is Raleigh Forrester, and that gives the Pirates set number 1 by a score of 28-26. We'll step away for a moment and come back with a look at the first set statistics and bring you set number 2 between the Pirates and the Patriots. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Aquatics and Recreation Center, where Armstrong Atlantic took set number 1 from Francis Marion 28-26. A very even first set. Armstrong Atlantic hit 300 exactly, 15 kills, 6 errors, 30 attacks, led by Amanda Jones, who again was a perfect 5 for 5. 5 attacks, 5 kills in set number 1. Megan Pando with 9 assists, and Natalie Edgeworth with 3 digs. For Francis Marion, Patriots at 276. 13 kills, 5 errors, 29 attacks. Ashley Crook leading the way with 5 kills, just 1 error and 11 attacks. That's a .364 hitting percentage. Nicole Bennett with 13 assists. And Kelsey Deaton and Hallie Legg with 2 digs apiece. But really the story of the first set for both teams, Francis Marion was 7 service errors and the Pirates with 5. So both coaches, Will Condon for the Pirates, Paul McDonald for Francis Marion, knowing that that game might not have been that close had the Pirates or the Patriots just served effectively. And the only service ace of the match came from Amanda Jones towards the latter stages of that first set. Teams switch sides. It will be Francis Marion serving first to begin set number 2. As the teams have the same lineups they started with in the first set. For the Pirates, Gwen Clark, Megan Pando, Amanda Jones, Tori Bevelo, Jessica Santinello, and the libero Stacy Davis on the court. For Francis Marion, Ashley Crook, Kelsey Deaton, the libero, Amanda Mitchell, Nicole Bennett, Danielle Parker, and Raleigh Forrester. Bevelo with the attack, and that is into the stands. It will be a kill for Bevelo, who had 3 kills in the first set, and the Pirates strike first here in the second set. Megan Pando to serve for Armstrong. Overpass, attacked by a pair of Pirate players. I'm not sure who they'll credit for the kill on that, but both Brittany Wolf and Tori Bevelo were attacking on that play. And the Pirates get the point. It's 2-0. Free ball over by Francis Marion. Pando sets Wolf. That's blocked over. Now Jones with a tip. That's dug by Deaton. Eggert's attack, and that will be a kill. Or excuse me, that's not Eggert. That is Amanda Mitchell. And Amanda Mitchell gives the Patriots a side out. Tip by Bevelo is good from a bad angle, but Tori Bevelo smartly puts that in the court. She's had 2 kills here in this second set on balls that you wouldn't think you'd get a kill from. And Bevelo back to serve for Armstrong. And a kill that time by Mallory Eggert. Sides out for the Patriots. And Liz Drury will check back in to serve for Francis Marion. Top spin serve, passed by Santinello. Amanda Jones on the attack, and that's going to be a kill. Drury couldn't pass it, and Amanda Jones picks up her 6th kill of the match. And a timeout called by head coach Paul McDonald for Francis Marion, with the Pirates leading it 4-2 here in set number 2. A reminder, fans, that tomorrow we'll be bringing you soccer action from the ASU soccer field. Your number 9 ranked Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates host Montevallo in a Peach Belt Conference match at 1 p.m. The Pirate volleyball team is in action at 3 tomorrow, hosting UNC Pembroke. We won't have a webcast for you, but you can still follow along with live stats of the match on your official home for Armstrong Athletics, aasupirates.com.
Number 9, Amanda Jones.
Out of the timeout, Amanda Jones serving for the Pirates. And the kill for Raleigh Forrester gives the Patriots a side out. Updating score around the Peach Belt. Catawba leads USC Aiken 1-0, and also leads in set number 2. Gwen Clark with the kill for the Pirates off a really good set by Megan Pando from her knees to get underneath that ball, slid in and made the set. So the Pirates side out, and Natalie Edgeworth will serve for Armstrong. Float serve by Edgeworth. played over by Bennett, kept alive, and then played over by Bevelow. Bennett sets Eggert, and Eggert will pick up the kill. Now Eggert to serve. Edgeworth sets Santinello, and that is out as she tries to go cross court. And we're tied at 5. Eggert to serve again. Good serve. Edgeworth sets Richards, and Richards gets the kill. Updating the match in St. Augustine, Flagler leads UNC Pembroke 1-0 and 17-11 in set number 2. Francis Marion on the attack with Crook, and Crook gets the kill. And we're tied at 6. Service out of bounds by Nicole Bennett. Sides back out for the Pirates. Bennett sets outside, and that is hit out by Amanda Mitchell. Point Pirates, it's 8-6. Short serve by Clark. Bennett sets the middle. That's blocked back over by the Pirates and then set over by Bennett. And a double contact on Edgeworth. Will side out for Francis Marion. Ashley Crook to serve for Francis Marion. Edgeworth sets Bevelow, and her tip is good. They went to triple block Bevelow on her attack, and Bevelow just smartly dumped it to the left side. And Bevelow now has 6 kills. And Megan Pando back in to serve for the Pirates. And a double contact on Bennett. Means a point for the Pirates. It's 10-7. Bennett sets Mitchell. Mitchell with the kill from the right side. Both teams continuing to hit for very good percentages. Francis Marion at 317, Armstrong Atlantic at 359 as Kelsey Deaton's serve is passed by Santinello. Attack by Bevelow is dug by Crook. And then a kill for Forrester as she got it off the hands of Amanda Jones. And it's 10-9. Santinello from the back row tips it over. It's still alive. And then a double contact from the back row. Pirates get a little bit of good luck there as Santinello rolled it off the top of the net. And the Pirates get a side out. Tori Bevelow to serve for Armstrong. Bennett sets outside, and that hit the antenna. The attack by Forrester. Forrester having a tough night, hitting 2 kills, 4 errors, and 7 attacks, as that right-handed attack by Mitchell dug by the Pirates, and then Amanda Jones hits it into the net. It will be a side out for Francis Marion. That'll be Amanda Jones' first hitting error of the match. Liz Drury's serve is into the net. So serving woes continue for the Patriots. 9 service errors in the match. And Amanda Jones to serve for the Pirates. Up 13-10 here in the second set. Eggert's attack dug, and then Wolf is blocked. Set over by Pando. Another attack by Eggert. This time she gets the kill. And it's a side out for Francis Marion. Riley Forrester with her jump serve. It's a good one. Pando for Santinello, and Santinello hits it long. And it's 13-12. Pirates won set number 1, 28-26. This set just as close. As Pando bump sets Santinello. That's dug by Drury. And another ball handling error called on Bennett. And that is going to be side out for the Pirates, as Natalie Edgeworth checks back in for Armstrong. Edgeworth with the serve. Attack by Francis Marion, dug, back row by Bevelo, and that's going to be a kill. It was probably going out. Leg decided to try and play it, and it hit off her hands for the kill. And we're going to get a substitution for Francis Marion, as number 5, Morgan Brazel, is going to come in and play back row for Leg. Free ball by Crook over. Edgeworth sets Clark, and Clark tips it over for the kill. And the Pirates open up a 16-12 lead, and it'll be timeout for Francis Marion, as the Pirates lead it here in set number 2, 16-12, and lead the match 1-0. So out of the timeout, Armstrong Atlantic serving with Natalie Edgeworth, the junior setter from Atlanta. And Edgeworth served just a little long. And that'll a side out for Francis Marion. Eggert to serve for Francis Marion. Richards on the attack, dug by Bennett. Attacked by Crook, and it's blocked out of bounds. Good touch by the Pirates, but it will be a kill for Francis Marion. And a back row block by Natalie Edgeworth on the overpass And Francis Marion is within one at 16-15. And into the net, the serve of Eggert. So the Pirates side out, and Jessica Santinello to serve with the Pirates up 17-15. And the slide by Danielle Parker is hit out. And a substitution as Legg will come back in for Francis Marion. So Morgan Brazel's time in the back row comes to an end, and Santinello with another serve. Crooks attack into the net, and the Pirates now lead at 19-15. Bennett sets it over. That's dug by Santinello. And a double contact on the set by Edgeworth. So a side out for Francis Marion, and Bennett, the setter for Francis Marion, back to serve. Edgeworth sets Bevelow. It's blocked. That's dug by Edgeworth. Now Clark on the attack, dug by Legg. Mitchell's attack, dug by Santinello. Bevelow plays it in from a hard angle. Parker's attack is dug by Clark, but then Santinello plays it out. It will be a point for Francis Marion. And a service ace for Francis Marion. And it's 19-18. First service ace. Second service ace, I should say, for Francis Marion in the match. And that one is long, so Bennett follows up an ace with a service error. And the Pirates lead at 20-18. Gwen Clark, the senior, the lone senior in the lineup for the Pirates with the serve. And a kill for Crook. And it's a side out for Francis Marion. Ashley Crook to serve. Edgeworth sets Bevelow. That's dug by Crook. Attack by Parker is blocked back over by Richards. And attack from the back row by Crook, dug by Edgeworth. Jones on the attack, dug by Edgeworth. Jones plays it back over. And then finally Parker comes up with the kill, and we're tied at 20. Edgeworth sets Jones for the kill. And Amanda Jones gives the Pirates a side out. She's 7 kills, 1 error, and 9 attacks, leading the way for the Pirates offensively. Megan Pando checks back in, and she will go back to serve. And Pando drops the serve in. It's a service ace. The third for the Pirates. And it's 22-20. And another service ace. Back-to-back aces for Pando. And the Pirates are 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. And another service ace, 3 straight aces for Megan Pando, and it is set point for the Pirates. Bennett sets outside, and a block for Tori Bevelo, and the Pirates score the final 5 points of the second set to take a 2-0 lead. Chad Jackson back with you here in the Quags Recreation Center, where Armstrong Atlantic leads Francis Marion 2-0. The statistics after the second set: Armstrong Atlantic hit 231 in that second set and is now hitting 268 as a team. Amanda Jones leading the way with 7 kills, Tori Bevelo with 6, Megan Pando with 14 assists, and Natalie Edgeworth with 6 digs to lead the Pirates. Francis Marion hit 226 in that match, and the Patriots are now hitting 250 as a team overall. Ashley Crook leading the way, 9 kills, 2 errors, 18 attempts for a .389 hitting percentage. Nicole Bennett has 23 assists, and Ashley Crook leads in digs with 5. But again, service errors for the Patriots costing them in this match. Now 11 service errors through the first 2 sets and only 2 service aces. By contrast, the Pirates did not have a service error in that second set and came up with 4 service aces, all by Megan Pando, in taking set number 2, 25-20. The team switched sides again, so the Pirates will serve to begin set number 3. Gwen Clark, Tori Bevelo, Brittany Wolf, Megan Pando, Amanda Jones, and Jessica Santinello on the floor for the Pirates. For Francis Marion, Danielle Parker, Ashley Crook, Amanda Mitchell, Nicole Bennett, Riley Forrester, and the libero, Kelsey Deaton, on the floor for the Patriots. Stacey Davis, libero for the Pirates, comes in, and Megan Pando, who ended set number 2 with 5 straight points, serves to begin set number 3. And a block for the Pirates as Tori Bevelo blocks Amanda Mitchell, and the Pirates get the first point of the third set. Pando into the net with the serve, and Francis Marion sides out. And it's 1-1. Kelsey Deaton, libero for Francis Marion, back to serve. Pando sets Bevelo, and that is good for the kill. Cross court goes Bevelo. And head coach Paul McDonald kicks the ball into the wrong corner. A little bit disgusted with that play, obviously, and we'll get a new ball for Tori Bevelo, and Bevelo will be back to serve. Bevelo with the serve. Bennett sets Mitchell, and Mitchell is blocked by Jessica Santinello. And the Pirates get a pair of blocks in the opening moments of the third set and lead it 3-1. Pirates now with 6 team blocks in this match. Short serve by Bevelo will fall, and a service ace, and the Pirates lead at 4-1. Bennett sets outside for Forrester, and that is going to be a kill. Pando stuck an arm out and tried to dig it. And it will be a side out for Francis Marion. Liz Drury back to serve. Topspin serve for Drury. Brittany Wolf with the attack. That's dug by Drury. Back row attack by Crook is out. And the Pirates side back out, 5-2. They lead here in set number 3. Amanda Jones with the serve. Bennett sets outside for Forrester. Doug played over by Clark and then played back over by Forrester, but out of bounds. And we're going to get a substitution for Francis Marion as Paige Perot, a freshman from Kankakee, Illinois, is going to come in for Riley Forrester. And Jones just off the tape with her service error. Side out Francis Marion. And immediately, Paige Perot will go back to serve for the Patriots. And now we're going to get a sub as Legg will come in for Perot to serve. Legg with the serve. Wolf on the attack, and Wolf gets the kill with the left hand. And Brittany Wolf hasn't had many swings, but she's been very efficient. 4 kills in 7 attacks with just 1 error. Natalie Edgeworth into the match to serve for the Pirates. Edgeworth to serve. Bennett sets from the back row. Crook with the attack, dug by Bevelo. And a double contact on Edgeworth. So a side out for Francis Marion. Edgeworth sets Richards, and Richards gets the kill. Casey Richards also very efficient. 4 kills and 5 swings without an error, as the Pirates are getting very good production from their middles tonight. Santinello's serve skims the tape. Crook's attack, dug by Edgeworth. Davis sets Clark, that's dug by Deaton. Crook on the attack is back over on her side of the net, and it will be a point for the Pirates. And a timeout for Francis Marion as the Pirates lead it 9-4. In Aiken, Catawba and USC Aiken battling in peach belt action, or non-peach belt action, excuse me. Catawba won the first set 25-15, but Aiken came back to win set number 2 25-19, and the Pacers lead set number 3 14-13. Flagler, meanwhile, hosting UNC Pembroke, and Flagler well on their way to a win as they lead it 2-0 and 13-7 in set number 3. Back in action here, and Francis Marion gets the side out. So Bennett back to serve for Francis Marion, and she serves it wide. So a kill from Danielle Parker and then a service error. 12th service error for the Patriots, and Stacy Davis will serve for the Pirates. Bennett sets Parker, and Parker comes up with another kill. Ashley Crook back to serve for Francis Marion. Edgeworth sets Bevelo, that's dug by Crook. Attacked by Perot, dug by Bevelo. Attack by Santinello, dug by Deaton. And the attack by Mitchell, dug by Edgeworth. Jones with the attack, and it's wide. Ten-7 Pirates lead here in the third set. And a service ace for Ashley Crook. The third ace for the Patriots. And Francis Marion starting to climb back into this third set. But into the net goes the serve of Crook. And Megan Pando will check in to serve for Armstrong. Pando with 4 service aces in this match. Bennett sets Parker, dug by Davis. Jones with the attack, that's dug by Crook. Set over by Mitchell, or by Bennett, and set out. So a error by Bennett, and the Pirates get the point. And a service error by Pando. That one barely dipped out. So Kelsey Deaton back to serve for Francis Marion. Pando sets Jones. Mitchell's attack, dug by Santinello. Wolf with the kill. And Brittany Wolf gives the Pirates a side out. 13-9 Pirates lead, trying to wrap up this match and end a 4-match losing streak. Tori Bevelo to serve. Bennett sets Eggert. It's still alive. Pirates will free ball it over. Bennett sets outside for Perot, and that's blocked out of bounds. It will be a point for Francis Marion as Paige Perot gets her first kill of the night. Liz Drury to serve for the Patriots. And that will be a service ace for Drury. As Francis Marion starting to pick up their serving here in set 3. another service ace. And a timeout called by head coach Will Condon as Francis Marion has gotten within one. It is 13-12 here in the third set. Out of the timeout, Liz Drury to serve. She has two straight service aces. Better pass this time by Bevelo. Tip by Wolf, dug by Bennett. Down ball, dug by Santinello. Jones with the attack, and that's good for the kill. So the Pirates get the side out. And Drury serve, and now Jones back to serve for the Pirates. With the Pirates leading at 14-12. Bennett sets Eggert, and Eggert, probably the hardest ball we've seen hit tonight for either team, gets the kill for the Patriots. Hallie Legg serving for Francis Marion. Off the tape, still alive. Tip by Clark is blocked back over. Back row attack by Legg, dug by Bevelo. And then Wolf with the attack, that's dug by Deaton. And miscommunication by the Pirates. It's a free ball. Eggert hits it out. So the Pirates dodge a bullet there and get the side out. And it's 15-13 Pirates. Edgeworth with a serve. Bennett sets outside for Crook, and that is hit hard off the block for a kill. Ashley Crook with 10 kills. She's the first player for either team in double-digit kills tonight. Eggert serves into the net, though, for Francis Marion. So 14 service errors for the Patriots. Jessica Santinello serving for the Pirates. Bennett sets Crook, and Crook tries the tip. Gwen Clark has none of that. Clark puts it right back down for the block. Bennett to Crook again. That's dug by Santinello. Bevelo with the attack. That's dug by Deaton. And then Parker comes up with the kill for Francis Marion. Parker now with 7 kills. Bennett to serve for Francis Marion. And a service ace for Bennett. (17-16). Pirates can't seem to get any sort of cushion here in the third set. And a double contact on Edgeworth means we're tied at 17. Gwen Clark's attack, dug by Legg and freeballed over by Deaton. And Casey Richards hits it into the net, her first attacking error of the match. And Francis Marion has scored 3 straight points here, and they take an 18-17 lead. Edgeworth sets Bevelow. And that will be out. Pirates get the side out. Off the tip by Bevelow. 18 all here in set number 3. Stacey Davis to serve. And that serve is too short. The Pirates now with 10 service errors of their own. And Ashley Crook back to serve for Francis Marion. She hits it off the tape. It's still alive. Jones. Tack dug by Deaton. And a point for the Patriots. And a timeout for head coach Will Condon as Francis Marion leads it 20-18 here in the third set.
The AASU Athletics Department has partnered with McDonald's and Savannah Mall to be a proud sponsor of Power Athletics. Present your part card for 10% off any extra value meal at McDonald's at Savannah Mall.
So Francis Marion trying to push this to a fourth set, has a 2-point lead here in the third set. Tori Bevelow's attack blocked back over. And Amanda Jones will pick up the kill. And the Pirates will side it out. And Megan Pando will check back in for the Pirates to serve. The freshman from Oviedo served out. Set number 2 for the Pirates with 5 straight. They love to get 5 straight points here and end this match. And a service ace for Pando right off the bat. And we're tied at 20 and a timeout for Francis Marion. So Megan Pando with 5 service aces in the match. And we're all knotted at 20. Here in the third set. A reminder, fans, that tomorrow the Pirates will host UNC Pembroke here in Peach Belt Conference action. Game time 3 p.m. And we'll have that match for you on live stats only, as we also will bring you Armstrong Atlantic soccer action on our live webcast. That's at 1 o'clock out at the ASU soccer field. The number 9 ranked Pirates hosting Montevallo in a rematch of the 2009 Peach Belt Conference Tournament Championship match. Out of the timeout, Francis Marion on the attack. And Perot, her first attack was dug, but her second attack is down for the kill. So Francis Marion sides out. And they lead at 21-20. Kelsey Deaton, the libero for Francis Marion, back to serve. And she serves it into the net. 15 service errors now for the Patriots. 21-21 here in the third set. Tori Bevelow to serve. Bennett. Back row attack for Bevelow. Blocked, still alive. Jones with the tip. That's dug by Bennett. And Perot was blocked by Amanda Jones and Brittany Wolf. And the Pirates take a 22-21 lead. That's no bigger block than that in this match. as the Pirates now have 9 team blocks. And a back row block, or back row attack on Bennett. And it will be 23-21 Pirates. The Patriots arguing that Bennett did not get a touch on that. But to no avail, and it will be 23-21 Pirates. Bevelo's serve, a good one. Bennett has to set from the back row. Perot free balls it over. Pirates on the attack with Wolf. Deaton with the serve, Deaton with the dig, but Francis Marion can't play it back over, and it is match point for Armstrong Atlantic. Bennett sets back row for Crook, dug by Bevelo. Wolf with the kill, and the Pirates end the 4-match win streak with a 3-0 win over Francis Marion. 28-26, 25-20, and 25-21. Fans, be sure to join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. for Armstrong Atlantic Soccer. The Pirates take on Montevallo. 1 p.m. for the Pirates and the Falcons. Chad Jackson saying good evening from the Aquatics and Recreation Center. Armstrong Atlantic wins it 3-0 over Francis Marion.